How do you come back from a loss like this to open the season? Ohio State dominated you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I understand how people think that. They watch the game from their couch. They watch it on their TV. They're eating, 20, 25 wings just themselves. So those people don't know ball. They look at the scoreboard, they see a loss as bad as that one, and they think Ball State is the worst team of all time. But they don't see what goes on behind the scenes. For example, when I had my pregame meeting with Coach Ryan Day of Ohio State, I believe you guys know him. He's a pretty big deal. When we had our pregame meeting before the game, he asked me. He took me aside and he made sure no cameras were around because ESPN really likes to get in on the games. And he took me aside and he said, "Hey, I know that you and Ball State, I know you guys are the future of college football, and I know you guys could blow us out of the water if you really wanted to." He said, "If I lose this game, I'm gonna get fired." He said, "Please don't beat us today. Please let us win this game. Please let us steamroll you guys. I know you guys are the future of college football, but please let us win this one so that I can keep my job and I don't have to go coach for Minnesota or some bum Big Ten school." That's what Coach Ryan Day asked of me. And of course, as a friend of Ryan Day, I said, absolutely, of course, I will let that happen. I'll make sure the boys, play at 10%, 5% of the potential. But going into this Liberty game, the game plan will not be the same, I can promise you that. Coach Chadwell could try to come up to me and do the same thing, but that only works once, and that only works for my good friend Ryan Day. So, but that's all the questions I'm going to be taking from you guys today. So just keep watching and let me know what you think of the game next week, because I can tell you what, it's not going to look like what happened out there today. Promise you that. So that was only a reenactment of what I thought the press conference would have gone like for Coach Lesko. And wow, I mean, as you can see, Coach Lesko he's a fiery guy. He pulls zero punches. And to be honest, he doesn't even know what team we're playing. Because if you take a look at the screen right now, we're playing FCS Midwest this week. We're not playing Liberty. I don't know what Coach is talking about. He's gonna have to lock back in. Maybe he's so confident that his team's going to win that he doesn't even care about FCS Midwest. That could be the deal. He may just not care in any way. He may not even be out here to coach the game. I think that is a possibility. As you guys remember, in last week's episode, we were able to find the quarterback that will be playing the entire Dynasty, and it's going to be Mason Atkins, the freshman quarterback out of Lamont, Illinois. He's going to be our starting quarterback for the remaining of the season, barring, he would have to really suck, because Luster was terrible. Bad last name for a quarterback. This guy just looks like he knows how to sling the football, kind of gives me Mason Rudolph vibes, so I hope he doesn't do everything that Mason Rudolph did. I'd like to have him not get kicked off the team for saying any interesting. You know what? We're just gonna gloss over that. Let's get right into game one of this video. It shouldn't be this shouldn't be a difficult game. It's our first home game against FCS Midwest. Hopefully, we get out of here with a victory. I guess you never know. Teams can't surprise you. We're gonna hope that FCS Midwest will not be surprising us. It looks like we're gonna have cloudy skies as well. So maybe we'll get a look at that some of that dynamic weather. This should be the easiest game of the season so far. I say that, and they go right up the middle for a gain of 22 yards. Unbelievable. And that's going to be their star running back, Donnell Creighton. Quarterback's going to take off. We're there. He still picks up 8 yards. And they're going, hurry up now. What is going on right now? Pass over the middle is going to be knocked out by our corner coming over. That's huge right there. Now it's 3rd and 2. We're going to play man. I think they're running it. It's going to be option play. And he's going to be taken down. Good stuff. For a second there, it was looking rough. But this punt's just going to go into the end zone. We're going to get the ball at the 20-yard line. Jabari Smith Jr. coming out now. This is our freshman quarterback's first ever start in the Dynasty. Who knows how many years of this Dynasty we're going to play. If we're going to be at Ball State the entire Dynasty, you really never know how it's going to go down. Because this isn't, I know the title to the first episode is Ball State Dynasty. And that's what I want it to be, you know, for the most part. But, I mean, who knows what's going to happen. I assume that I'm going to be on the same Dynasty file the entire time the game's out. So, hopefully we'll have like a couple hundred episodes by the time College Football 28 comes out. Maybe we'll have deleted the game by that point too. That is always a possibility. On the first play of the game, I don't know if anyone noticed, I forgot to take control of the running back because I've been so used to playing Road to Glory and then just snapping the ball on a run and not doing anything. So, Atkins is going to roll. He's going to throw on the run. Pass is going to be incomplete. Trying to force it in somewhat of a tight window, and we can't come up with it. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Over the middle. He airmails it. It's going to be intercepted. So that's a terrible start for Ball State. They're going to go right back to the run game. It was working for them on the first drive. I don't know why they ever went away from it, but they did. 2nd and 2 now for FCS Midwest. Man in motion. They're going to nope, they're going to drop back to pass. Over the middle, wide open, touchdown. We are now losing the game. This is what happens, you know, when your coach goes into his press conference pregame and then just starts trashing on the school. Doesn't even talk about the school, glosses right over him. Says, hey, you know what, we're focused on Liberty. And Liberty sucks too. And now we're going to get beat by an FCS team before we even get to play Liberty. Not the smartest of ideas, talking as much trash as he did. Also, another thing I'm noticing too is I understand that we got blown out by Ohio State, but where's the fan presence? I mean, it's the first game of the season. We're playing an FCS team. We can't get any fans out. The state of this program is at an all-time low. Maybe we did have fans, you know, piling in to the stadium still whenever the game started, and then they heard that FCS scored the first touchdown of the game that we were losing, and then they decided to go back to their car, save themselves the time and trouble and money of watching this team play football. We're going to throw over the middle. Pass is going to be caught for the first down to the 40-yard line. That's kind of what I wanted to do. I was a little bit scared that the guy was going to pick it off, but Jabari Smith Jr. is there. Now we're going to run it up the middle. TJ Horton is going to get a first down and a big run. I'm looking for Jabari Smith Jr. He's not really there. We're just going to throw it anyways. Flag is down. That might be a forward pass. It is. It's an illegal forward pass. So that's fantastic. I love that. We're going to throw a shot to Hamilton. Hamilton, turn around, make the adjustment, and he just can't. It gets knocked away. Atkins is going to roll. And I had Jabari Smith Jr. running into the end zone, but I was also running too far to make that throw, and he just started actually running because he was past the line of scrimmage again. Kick is up. Kick is going to be good. It just barely sneaks over the upright. That was way too close. I didn't put enough power on that one at all. Apparently my kicker sucks, which honestly shouldn't surprise me because no part of this team is really good except for TJ Horton. TJ Horton is my GOAT, and we really need to get him going on the next drive. For some reason, I've just been wanting to pass it a ton, and TJ Horton has been abandoned, and that's not anything that we need to do. Pass over the middle is going to be complete to the same guy that caught the touchdown, I believe. It's going to be Burdett. We're going to use our Forsha. I believe that's what I'm going to be doing most of the season. Let me run up the middle. We're there with Forsha. We trip him up. What a diving attempt that was by Forsha. That was really nice. And now we're going to bring a little bit of a blitz here. Actually, we're going to switch to man. And I was getting blocked before the pass was even off, so I don't know how that's not a penalty. All right, 1st and 10 for FCS Midwest. We're down 4. They do have the ball. Play action again. We're going to try to get back, cover the running back, and the quarterback is going to be sacked. So a loss of 2 right there. They're going to keep going, hurry up, which is something they've been doing for a good bit of this drive. I don't know why, but it's going to be 2nd and 12. I'm going to predict a run here. That's what it is. We can't get over, but we end up getting there. We were getting held for a minute there, and then we were able to actually come off of it. And now we're going to bring a blitz. He's going to go outside, and we're there with the pass breakup. Ball is still up, and then it falls to the ground harmlessly. Really nice play by the corner that time. This drive is going to have 1 goal and 1 goal only. It's going to be get the ball going on the ground. First play is going to be to Bonds for 7. I want Horton back into the game. I don't know where TJ Horton is, but we need him. TJ Horton slips under the first tackle and still is only able to get 1, but that would have been a loss. 3rd down and 2. We're going to go with the screen. We're going to roll out. Now throw it to Horton. Horton, make a move. He can't. It's going to be 4th and 1. We're going to go no huddle. We're going to catch him napping. We're going to go quick slants, and we're going to catch FCS Midwest napping. I promise you, this is going to be a 1st down. Pressure up the middle. Atkins, get away. Throw it downfield. It's incomplete. I promise you, this is going to be a 1st down. And now FCS is driving right now too, so we are in a little bit of a pickle here. 2nd and 3 now. We're going to blitz up the middle. We get stuck on the center. The quarterback's going to get outside, and our D lineman is so slow. And he's going to be in for another touchdown, and we are now down 17-3. I was thinking this was going to be the easiest win we would get all season, and now we're down 2 scores early in the 2nd quarter. We're going to go up the middle. That pass is going to be held onto somehow. Oh my goodness. Thompson somehow is able to catch that. And then we're going to send Thompson on a go route here. I like this idea. I like this concept. I like this setup. Because if not, we're just going to try to throw it to Hamilton. But for some reason, he pump fakes and then gets sacked from behind. 2nd and 12. I don't have a problem running it, especially when we get this look. That's what we're going to do. TJ Horton's going to cut up the middle and pick up 8 yards. We'll take that all day. It's going to be 3rd and 4. We are past midfield. This feels like a must-score drive. Feel like we need something here. The tight end is wide open, and he's going to be tackled from behind at the 28-yard line. But huge conversion there. And we have it 1st and 10, knocking on the door of the red zone. Run it up the middle. Horton is going to pick up 3 yards. We're going to go back to the air with Mason Atkins because we have to be able to throw the football. And we're going to throw a dime to the tight end. He's going to be down at the 1-yard line. That looked really close to being a touchdown. But he's just out. And we should be able to run this in with TJ Horton pretty easily. Good blocks. Horton goes right up the middle. And we find the end zone for the first time today. And this offense is looking exactly like how I need it to look for this season. That looked very similar to the first drive at Ohio State. Can we just keep that momentum up against a team that is, obviously much worse than Ohio State is? They're going to quick throw outside, a little screen pass, and it's going to be caught for a 1st down. Move the tight end over, or is that a running back? I don't know. They're going to run it, and that goes absolutely nowhere. We are all over that run, and now it's going to be 2nd and 10. I want to get back to my linebacker, Forsha. 2nd and 10. I'm thinking this is going to be a pass. It is. And for some reason, he's open. Pressure up the left side of the line, I believe. I was paying attention to my middle linebacker, not really what was going on at the quarterback, but we get to him, make it 2nd and 20. If we get a stop here, I'm going to be using a timeout so that we can keep as much clock as possible. They're going to run it up the middle, and we are right there. And we are going to take that timeout because we get the ball at halftime too. So if we get the ball back here and then score, that would be huge for us. 3rd and 16. They're going to go empty. Let him throw it. He's going to run up. Someone's got to get there and make a tackle, and we can't. Huge play for FCS. And they're going to have a first down near midfield. They're going to run it to the left side. I try to get down there. I was getting pushed by somebody. We do make a tackle for only a pickup of 2, which we'll take. 45 seconds left to go in this game. We've got him contained. He's going nowhere. He just gets the throwaway out of bounds. That was nice. I'm going to rush the quarterback with a lineman. He's going to move up, make a throw to a wide open man at the 25-yard line. And just like that, FCS is in field goal range. And they take their second to last timeout. This is the last thing we needed to have happen here before this first half was over. Dump off to the running back. He picks up 2 yards. Are they going to take that last timeout? They're going to wait. For some reason, they're losing time. They're going to take a timeout with 4 seconds, and now they're most likely going to kick their 3. A block here would go a long, long way. We're going to see if we can get it with Franklin. We false start. Yeah, okay. We false started. We were able to get back. The field goal is good anyway, so with 1 second left, I'm probably just going to return this kick and get into the halftime locker room. All right, so 20-10 at halftime. Work to be done in the second half. At least we get the ball to start. This is just not what I was expecting coming out against an FCS team, and it's really disappointing. It just shows you how much work we're going to have to do to turn Ball State into any type of title contenders. Even just competing in the MAC is going to be difficult, as Ohio State goes out and dominates Texas almost as badly as they dominated us. We're going to have to play a very good second half here. We're going to start with a throw over the middle, and it's just going to be over the head of the intended target. I'm starting to have some worries about Mason Atkins' accuracy here. He is only a freshman, so if I stick with him, who knows what he could be by the time he's a senior. But I'm starting to wonder if I threw him out there a little bit too early. It's 3rd and 10. Jabari Smith Jr. is going to be on a go route. We're going to see what that safety does. I'm going to give Jabari Smith Jr. a chance. That ball is terrible. That ball is so far out of bounds by Mason Atkins, and we're going to be forced to punt it back to FCS. And it's a terrible punt. I held it down too long. And they're going to get a great return off. Ohio State returned one against us last week. Luckily, we don't get the same treatment there from FCS. Hand it off up the middle, and he's going to pick up 2 yards. We're going to bring a blitz here. I like to go off the coach suggestions to make it more realistic to what the coach in the game actually wants us to do. They're going to go read option, and the quarterback's going to be able to pick up 4. Make it 3rd and 4. I'm actually not in coach suggestions. I just realized that. I've been running the same defensive look every play. Oh, no. I would not be surprised if the quarterback wants to take off here. He does! I tried to get over there. We just weren't quick enough. I can't use coach suggestions when they're running hurry up. They're going to hand it off. No, they're going to fake it. I shut down the deep route over there, but they get something on the sideline. They're going to go hurry up again. It's a screen pass. The running back gets it, and we are going to stop him for no gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. I really don't know if this is a good decision or not. It probably isn't. Quarterback's going to try to get outside, and he's going to get sacked. We're there finally, and we're going to force a field goal, which is huge. We don't go down 3 scores. We're going to keep it a 2-score game. That's massive. We blocked the kick. We blocked the kick. There will be no field goal for FCS. We're going to block it, and we get the ball right back. No harm done. That's a good throw right there to the tight end on a little out route. And we're going to have the ball near midfield, and then we're going to go back to the run. See what TJ Horton can do. I know he's a star running back, and I need him to be a star. TJ Horton up the middle. A little juke move, but a pickup of 12 for TJ Horton. We're going to have the ball past our own 40. Pressure. Atkins is going to take off. He's got a ton of green grass, and he's going to get out of bounds near the 15. We're going to go with the read option now. Probably just going to let Horton do his thing, though, if I had to guess. That's what we're going to do. TJ Horton up the middle. Cuts back. Gets to the 4-yard line. TJ Horton putting the team on his back here. And now we're going to let Mason Atkins finish this drive off. I'm thinking Jabari Smith Jr. It depends on what they do there. I'm throwing it. Jabari Smith Jr. What a catch for a touchdown. And Ball State is right back into this football game. Extra points good. We are down 3. Crowd starting to get into it. Look at the student section over there. I believe that's what that is. This crowd is really starting to get into it. Quick throw over. Incomplete. What a play by the corner to get over there and force that incompletion. That is our star corner, Yates. I'm not going to try to pronounce his first name because it is crazy. But man, what a play there by Yates. They're going to go back, try to do another quick throw. He makes a spin move, but it's going to be 3rd and 12. And now here we go. 3rd and 12. This is 100% a pass. We just got to be aware of the quarterback taking off. We know that's what he likes to do. It's a screen. Make the open field tackle. We do. We take him down. We force a 3 and out, which is huge. And we are in prime position to tie this game or even take the lead. But at least tie. Great punt all the way back to the MAC logo. A fantastic punt out of their guy. And we're going to get a good return here past the 50 all the way to the 46-yard line. Really good return there. And now we have a huge opportunity in front of us. Mason Atkins almost got sacked. I was trying to hit TJ Horton coming out of the backfield, and we just can't get it to him. Trying to hit Jabari Smith Jr. He somehow hangs on to it. That was a rifle from Mason Atkins. 3rd and 2. We're going to run it up the middle with Bonds. Bonds first down. Atkins is going to move up. He's going to throw into traffic. Jabari Smith Jr. was getting held up and stuck on somebody. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. We almost got it to him. If he had leaked out, that would have been a huge play. Now we're going to go up top for Hamilton. And the pass accuracy, again, is just not there from Mason Atkins. 3rd down and 10. Huge play. We should be able to tie it from here. But we're going to go over the middle. Jabari Smith Jr. makes another catch. And we're going to have 1st and goal. Jabari Smith Jr. has been the guy today for this Ball State team. Read option. I made the wrong read. Mason Atkins is going to stay on his feet for maybe 1 or 2. But really nothing doing there. We're going to try to run the screen here to TJ Horton. See if we can catch him. We do. TJ Horton's there. TJ Horton cut up the middle for a touchdown. And Ball State has taken the lead. That's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. We are heading into the 4th with a lead in a very tight game with the Thunderbirds. This does worry me. I believe we play Liberty next week. And this game does worry me. We're going to see what we can do here, though. Hopefully we can finish off this game and get out of here with the first win of Let's Go coaching career here at Ball State. And ever. Let's Go has never won a game. This is his first year as a head coach. This would be his first ever win in this Dynasty file. He's going to go deep. We're there with the corner. And we're going to be able to break it up. And it's going to be a 3 and out for FCS. Another one. I'm really excited to look back at this Dynasty, at this series by the end of the year. Whenever the new game comes out, I'm going to really take a look and see how this Dynasty went. I don't know if it's going to end at Ball State. All I know is the coaching career of Let's Go is going to be crazy. It's going to be wild. It's going to be a whole lot of fun to watch and to play. And I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what's going to happen once we get to that point. This is a terrible punt. I held it down way too long. See if we can get a friendly bounce. We kind of do, but it's going to get out of bounds at the 37. It's going to be cool to think about how far we've come in a year on this channel and on this Dynasty. But for right now, it's Ball State over everybody else. We're going to win. We're going to stay here until we win a national championship with Ball State. That is a promise. I don't care how many years it takes. I don't care how many hours it takes. We're winning a national championship at Ball State University. 3rd and 6. Quarterback wants to take off. We're there providing pressure. He has a wide open receiver. And he breaks a tackle. And he's going to be finally down at the 22. I don't know how. I got to look at the replay of that. So the reason number 12 is so open is because nobody is covering him. Literally no one. And then 25 decides to come over. And by the time he does, he just gets caught napping at the 50-yard line. And that's how he gets as wide open as he does. But that is ridiculous. It's going to be 1st and 10. They're nearing the red zone. We are screwed, potentially. Over the middle, another wide open receiver. No one covering him. And FCS has taken a lead. You have got to be kidding me. Again, they went hurry up. And for some reason, there was nobody on number 13. And now we're down a field goal. We're going to see how clutch Mason Atkins really is, because we need this game right here. This cannot be one that we lose. We need Mason Atkins to lead us down the field. It's going to be a combination of him, Jabari Smith Jr., and TJ Horton. Horton not in the field right now. We're going to go over the middle. We have an open man, and he drops the ball. Oh my goodness, you've got to be joking. Wide open up the middle. Atkins put it right in his hands, and he drops it. 2nd and 10. We're going to go with the screen to Horton. Get it to him. Horton has blockers. TJ Horton up the middle. If he had broken that tackle, he would have been gone. But either way, it's a 1st down. Mason Atkins going to throw to out route. Donovan Hamilton makes a very tough catch there. Mason Atkins has looked really sharp for most of this game as well. He does have accuracy problems, and I do understand that. But I also understand that this is the guy I want leading this dynasty for the foreseeable future. At least this season. We're trying to go get a touchdown for the lead. The Cardinal is in the back of the end zone doing his dance. Quarterback option up the middle. Mason Atkins has given us the lead once again. Mason Atkins could go down as a Ball State legend. A legend of the dynasty. A legend on this channel. And you guys are witnessing the birth of that. Here we go. Need to play some defense here. We have 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes left to win this game. Quarterback's going to try to get outside. He's going to throw it to the receiver, who makes the catch, and then he takes off. He just shrugs my best corner right off of him and is able to get the first. That is ridiculous. The running back is just sitting wide open, and he makes a move. I tried to go for the dive tackle, and this has gone really bad in only 20 seconds. He's going to the end zone. Turn around. He didn't. I usered onto the wrong guy. Touchdown FCS with 1:23 to go. Could this game get any worse? Could this game get any crazier? We are down a field goal to FCS Midwest. We're getting press coverage out the box. One safety. All we need is these guys to win. All we need is our guys to win. Jabari Smith Jr. does win. Pass has to be there. Jabari Smith can't hang on. We're going to go with the screen. Snap the ball. It's there. TJ Horton right up the middle. TJ Horton breaking tackles and juking people out. We're going to take the timeout there. TJ Horton, what a play. We get it close to the 50-yard line with 46 seconds left to go. Atkins, I'm going to set his feet and throw to the tight end, who makes the grab at the 30. Now we're going to go no huddle. The clock does stop. No need to panic here. We have a ton of time left. Here we go. Atkins, pressure up the middle. He's going to get sacked. We're going to take our second to last timeout. And that pushes us out of field goal range. 32 seconds left. It's 2nd and 21. Game-winning touchdown is basically off the table right now. Unless we get something huge, we're going to go no huddle. We're going to save that timeout. I believe that's a smart decision here. 3rd and 5, under 20 seconds to go. We're going to throw to Hamilton, who's got it, and he's going to be down at the 12-yard line. We're going to take our last timeout, and we're going to get 1 or 2 shots to the end zone before this game ends. I'm going to have Horton block. Everything's got to go to the end zone, or at least past that first down marker. We can't take a sack. Instead, it's going to be intentional grounding. Why did I throw it away? It's going to be intentional grounding that's going to run 10 seconds off the clock and end the game. Let me know what you think of the game next week, because I can tell you what, it's not going to look like what happened out there today. Promise you that. I am too stunned to even speak. We just lost to an FCS school because I threw the ball away while standing in the pocket. Mason Atkins had a great game, and we just throw it away. That is heartbreaking. That is just so, so heartbreaking. I would like you guys to remember this game. Whenever we end up winning our first conference championship, and whenever we win the national championship, I would like you to remember this as one of the worst losses of this series. This is going to be a tough one to come back from.